Thank you all for coming today for what should be a very engaging discussion. And a big thanks to Redemos, or Redefining EU Support for Democracy, for convening this panel. As you all know, Ukrainians continue to suffer from Putin's brutality. We have all seen this callous disregard for human life, national sovereignty, and international norms. He has even enlisted the support of the People's Republic of China's industrial base to serve as a decisive enabler of Russia's war against Ukraine. Now, with the addition of North Korean troops, they have flaunted UN Security Council resolutions and further escalated the conflict. Despite his claim over 1,000 days ago that Kyiv would fall, Putin's strategic aims have failed. For 3 years, we have stood with the Ukrainian people as they defend their country. Their courage and resistance serve as an inspiration for us all, and at the same time as a stark reminder of Putin's territorial ambitions. We have worked hard to build a strong and durable global coalition that supports the Ukrainian people. Our partners continue to step up with urgently needed assistance, and they will not look the other way in the face of this unprovoked and unjustified war. Putin's desire for influence and power will not stop. Europe is at a critical juncture. Putin and other malign actors on the world stage seek to promote authoritarianism and sow instability and spark fear and uncertainty about today and about the future. And this is done not only through unjustified force, but also through propaganda, misinformation, and other asymmetrical warfare tactics that we've seen in play throughout the region. Putin's armies may not be at your border, but the Kremlin's information manipulation apparatus is already active in your communities, as well as ours back home. In light of this, how do we work to continue to work together to prepare for the free, secure, prosperous, and stable future we all want for Europe? Based on the United States Agency for International Development's experience over the past 33 years in the region, we have some lessons learned on how to help democracy succeed, and most importantly, to ensure human dignity is protected. Nearly half of USAID's original partner countries in Europe no longer receive financial assistance from USAID. Many have joined NATO or the EU, and now partner with my agency as fellow donors. For decades, USAID has helped partners establish market economies, democratic institutions that support freedom, sovereignty, and prosperity. And some of the key factors in this success, the lessons learned that we've derived over the last 3 decades, are development progress through strengthening government transparency is vital. Access to independent and fact-based media is critical. Strengthening energy security, energy diversification, and reducing dependency on malign actors for that energy that undergirds the entire economy is vital. And most importantly, deepening Euro-Atlantic economic ties. Citizen-centered governance is another lesson as we look at strong democratic institutions that ensure, despite shocks to the system, sovereignty, stability, and freely chosen governments that foster ongoing development on the paths of European countries. And this includes increasing government accountability and empowering civil society. Civil society not just as watchdogs for anti-corruption or partnership with the people, but to actually partner with governments to ensure that the needs of the people at the local level are voiced and met. With more diverse and reliable content and improved media literacy, that is access to information and being able to discern what is fact-based and what is not, societies can mitigate their vulnerability to malign manipulation. And we've worked with our partners, many of you in this room, to strengthen cybersecurity capabilities and stem future attacks from malign actors. It's one thing to put access to government services, digitalization, and making sure that you are able to participate in the governance of your country through e-governance systems. But you also have to, at the same time, protect that information and boost citizen confidence in accessing those services and contributing their data to the greater good. On energy, fostering energy independence allows diverse energy providers into a free market, which increases competition and lowers energy costs for the consumers. All of these tools that I just described, these lessons learned, this work that we've done together, weakens Putin's chokehold on European markets while increasing investment in vital infrastructure. Finally, we've learned that forging economic ties across the Atlantic will increase and has increased opportunity and investment. And this, at the same time, neutralizes coercion and economic blackmail by predatory actors. Supporting small business, driving growth and innovation, that entrepreneurial spirit from the ground up, we've seen economic progress will continue independently. Yesterday, I had the chance to meet with some visionary founders of innovative Serbian startups. USAID partnered with leaders in Serbia's technology sector to drive economic growth and strengthen the Serbian tech system. These young entrepreneurs, these visionaries, stayed the course. One presentation, they had received 5 no's from investors as they made their pitch. But the 6th one opened the door, and now they're looking to expand not only their model, but also to greater markets, greater opportunity, greater job creation. That's the type of ecosystem, that's the type of entrepreneurial spirit that we know exists here and throughout Europe and Eurasia. Here in Serbia, USAID remains committed to supporting the people of Serbia as well as all Eastern Europeans in their democratic aspirations. We continue to work with the government of Serbia to implement the Western Balkan Growth Plan, the obligations which will increase regional connectivity and accelerate Serbia's EU integration. There's a historical fact that no democracy has ever waged war on another democracy. As political scientist Jack Levy described, this is as close to anything we have as an empirical law in international relations. And we have hard data to back this up. Democratic values lead to long-term prosperity. Strong democratic institutions lead to long-term stability. Democratic principles, when they're adhered to, protect and preserve human dignity. Every citizen, every person has the right to individual agency, to be able to pursue their dreams, their innovations, their future. And we are here to try and support and protect that drive, that aspiration, that vision, and that hope. It is not USAID's job to bring this ideology to others. It is up to our partners, it is up to the people of Europe, and it is up to you. You must be the driving force to create a free, dignified, prosperous future that you want to have, that your children want to have, that the visionary young entrepreneurs so desperately want to secure, not just for themselves, but for generations to come. And we are proud to support you and partner with you to realize that future. Thank you again to Redimos for their work. I look forward to hearing a future fruitful discussion, and I know that individual security, national security, in a complex security environment is only possible to achieve when we work together because we are stronger together. We have demonstrated that for the last 1,000 days and frankly, for years and years, and we look forward to demonstrating that for years to come. Thank you.